Hello guys, how are you doing out there? My name is Luis Castro. I am 47 years old. I was born in Colombia, South America, and basically I became a physician scientist, which means I did first my MD and then a PhD in cancer research. I've been working on different aspects of cancer research, from genetics through cellular biology, with this idea to find out better treatments for cancer. You know, cancer is the second most common disease after cardiovascular diseases. So it's still many things to discover and to understand. And when I was in the medical school, I realized immediately I wanted to do science because it's the way to really understand what is going on, to find the cure of whatever disease, in this case cancer, and to improve the treatment of the patients. So when I was finishing the medical school, there was this huge breakthrough on medicine, which is the Genome Project. And then there was the Human Cancer Genome Project. So I realized immediately that we had a new important knowledge to use and a brand new world to discover. So I became immediately interested in to do that. So I needed a training on that. I started in the Genetics Institute in the Faculty of Medicine in Colombia. But then I went abroad pursuing my scientific training. Cancer research is very interesting from the scientific point of view as well, because you can understand many physiological processes about how cells divide, die, are immortalized, etc. So it's very, very interesting, very, very interesting. And well, my whole scientific career was done in Paris. So I did my PhD there in a very prestigious institute for cancer research, which is the Curie Institute. 100 years of history there, very nice, top. I had the honor to have in the jury of my thesis a Nobel Prize. So I was very honored with that. I was very happy there. I got a very good training, very, very good. Then I moved to another institute, which is called Cardiovascular Research Institute. Again in Paris, very prestigious institute, for a postdoc, 7 years working on genomics of cancer, genetics of cancer, and metastatic cancer. So I became interested in metastasis because, in my opinion, metastasis is what kills patients with cancer. Okay, and more recently I moved to another institute, which is called Paris Brain Institute. Again, another prestigious institution in neuroscience, because I'm working on brain tumors. And the idea working with brain tumors is to try to improve the way the immune system works against cancer, because cancer immunology is quite in fashion. Actually, it was the Nobel Prize like 5 years ago or so, and it works very well for melanoma, lung cancer, colorectal cancer, but we still don't know if it's going to work on brain tumors. So the idea is to work on that, and I am doing that. I'm very, very motivated. It's very interesting. I think that there is a lot of work to do on brain tumors, because there is a lag compared with the other kind of cancers, and I think that it's important to improve the way we treat these tumors, because still nowadays we have just irradiation and adjuvant chemotherapy is not that enough, And the problem with this kind of tumors is that they regrow. So patients are operated 2-3 times, 4 times until, invariably those tumors become resistant to treatment. And the survival of these patients is less than 5 years, since the diagnosis. So it's really hard to see these patients. The idea is to understand better how the tumor grows in order to attack the tumor, either to find molecular biomarkers to predict the progression of the disease, for example, but most importantly to understand very well how it works in order to design new therapies. And as I said earlier, using the immune system is a very good way to do it, and there is a lot of work to do on that. So I hope we are going to do a good job. All that I am saying, it's possible just because I have the support of my family. My wife is also a scientist, so we have very good and very nice scientific discussions every day. She's a very good one. She's also working on cancer research and a different subject, but anyways. And we had 3 beautiful girls of 3, 5, and 7 years old. We live in Paris. We have an apartment, and we work next to our jobs, so that's also very important because we don't waste time, and I think that we are doing well. It's not that easy, but it's not impossible. So we are very happy. Now we are enjoying vacation with our family, and it's very nice to share time with them. The rest of my family, of course, my mother, everything that I accomplish in my own life is because of her. Because she still nowadays, she's very, very supportive. She's asking me all the time. I have the opportunity to talk to her. She understands very, very well what I am doing, and she believes in me. That's very important. Also, my sisters, they are twins, and I love them very much. I have another sister which is 5 years younger than me. She's super nice too, but she's living in the States, and she has a very nice family too. So I'm very happy with my whole family because they are doing very well, and that's very important. We don't have huge problems. Probably the only problem that we face in life was that we lost our father very early, but my mother was so brave to raise the family alone. Even when my father was alive, she was doing many stuff to get the best conditions for us. So my mother is who I have a huge admiration for her. She's a very positive person, and that's very important in life, because life is not easy. We had the possibility to do many things. So thank you very much for your time, for listening to me, and I hope I can share more news soon about my own work and my personal life.